We back in Sephiria, baby. Hope you guys are doing well today. I want to try another fire run, but this time with fire daggers and using the red cloth cat. So he starts off with 5 fire damage and minus cold damage, and also a firebolt spell, which I will be using at first probably to mitigate some of my damage, but for the most part, I'm going to be trying to get fire daggers to do their thing. Now, fire daggers is an upgrade to the daggers weapon set, and it takes away the ability to parry. So it's going to be pertinent that I can try to dodge a little bit, and we're also going to need a lot of MP. Starting off with Scale of Conflict and Flaming Eye Patch from the luck upgrades, so that I can take a little bit of items with me and kind of define the run. Other than that, we're not doing any hard mode yet today because this is already going to be a very challenging run. But I'm soon going to try some builds in hard mode. I expect it to be quite funny because it's very hard when you do, and when I say hard mode, I mean every single possible hard upgrade just to do it as a challenge. You know, I've already completed all the content in the chapter 1 early access deal so far, and yeah, I think it's gonna be good. So the items that I'm using right now, Flaming Eye Patch basically just inflicts burn to everything. Now, if I level it up, it doesn't really change a whole bunch, to tell you the truth. It just gives me a little bit more attack speed, which isn't necessary, but Scale of Conflict works very, very well. So if it's on the left side of your inventory, in other words, in any of these 3 slots, it gives plus the fire damage all the way up to 15. And it also gives the opposing damage the negative, and if I had this all the way on the right side or in any one of these, it would do cold damage, so on and so forth. You get it. Anyway, you could customize it however you want, but it's a very, very good elemental weapon when starting with cold or hot. And yeah, I'm gonna try not to get hit too much here if I can avoid it. I'm pretty terrible at parrying. Still never improved much into that realm. I'm actually much more of a dodge kind of guy, which makes greatsword a lot of fun for me naturally. But I can't just do greatsword builds all day every day. I need to try some different stuff, and dagger is one of those things. Dropping meteors that do 130% fire damage and inflicting burn on enemies does not sound like a bad thing. It needs a phoenix wing though. So this just gives me 4 meteors and increases the cooldown, but does give me ember. This gives me plus 5 fire damage, and it sets things on fire as well. So I do like the whole deal of getting more fire damage here. I'm gonna go ahead and take Phoenix Wing. I think that's the better choice of the two, because the fire damage that I will be doing, the daggers, are going to be able to pierce enemies, and they're going to be able to burn enemies, and we're gonna probably have to go for a lot of passive burn in order to get in order to be able to stay out the way of a lot of strong enemies. Like once we inflict burn, we kind of just hide and try to parry. I don't know how it's gonna work yet, but Elementalist is pretty good for this, but I think I want the one that gives a bunch of fire damage and burn chance, if I can find it. Yes, Chef, plus 5 fire damage and 25% burn extra damage. That's pretty good. And we also get Fire Arrow, which is a neat spell. I really sucks that I had to use every single one of my rerolls there, but it's important that we got it. And yeah, Fire Arrow, if we use it, it basically just looks like this, and it can add to our arsenal. But Fire Daggers, I think, are going to be stronger depending on how we set our build up, I suppose. So we have to miss the mini boss here if we want to get the anvil, which we do, but at least we get a wandering merchant, so hopefully that will work okay. Let's see here. All right, let's go down here and we'll try out Fire Arrow just to see how it works too. If you hit things close up front like that, 130 damage is pretty good actually. pretty good, I think. Ouch. Okay, a little bit of damage, a little bit. Yeah, once my daggers get upgraded to fire, it will be nicer. Like, I'm gonna actually start... I'm gonna be able to do things a lot easier. We should probably just focus on using our spells until that happens. Just to stay in the up and up, you know? Unless it's very easy like this. Okay. And we'll go a little bit further in. We're gonna do a little bit of passive healing here just because of our level ups and stuff. Excuse me? Yeah, just when we level up, we'll gain a little bit of healing, which will help a lot. Ooh. Thank you. Hey, you, there was a piece of furniture in the way there, cut. I do it all the time, man. I get you. Trust me. I understand. Okay, bicorn pipe would be really good if we would be going for fireball and stuff, but we really aren't. Magma bead is nice here. This gives me pretty much 16 fire damage when inflicting burn, which is insane. And we're gonna swap it out with flaming eye patch here because, again, this doesn't increase the likelihood of fire damage being inflicted to an enemy. It happens automatically. It only increases attack speed, so it's not a big deal to have, and everything else here it's better for level up. So we'll get tablets soon enough. We're not gonna have to worry about min-maxing too much here. And we don't have excuse me, any of the rerolls, so we'll need to at least level up first before we do that, because, well, it's not available for us. Dry is not bad for a little upgrade, but sharp flint is better, although we don't have any money for it. We don't have no money. I could sell one of my fire spell books, I suppose. Hopefully we got some enemies down here. Thank you. I was about to say, it would really suck if we couldn't get our setup right and just had to restart just because that. All right, cool. And there's two more guys up here. Thank you. Okay, so I got my level up now, and as much as I would love to pick up oh hi Elihu, it's easy to get, first of all, but second of all, I need a reroll in order to get my anvil. So I'm just unless there would have been something that I could not pass up. Does that pierce through walls? I didn't even notice if it did. I'm not sure if the daggers do either, to be fair. Let's see here. No, they do not. They do not. But they do a lot of damage. It is pretty good. All right, and one more area here, which is another shop. Potion cap. Wait, enhancement potion cap is pretty good. I don't think I need it, though. I do not think I need it. All right, let's go back to the anvil and try to re-roll, and yes, we get fire daggers. So, weapon action parry is replaced by dagger throw. Fires 5 daggers forward, damage 100% of fire damage. There we go. So now, instead of parry, I have that, okay? Now, it takes quite a bit of mana. It also sends you a little bit forward, if you'll notice. And I have no ability to parry at all, which is, trust me, I try to parry sometimes, and you're probably going to see it anyway. So I'm probably going to smash into an enemy every once in a while, and you're going to be like, Z, what were you doing there? Attempting to parry, which I know that I don't have. It just happens by reflex. So hope you can forgive me for it. And that's what the fire daggers look like. And they do decent damage right now. See, that was an attempted parry there. So 35, 49, they hit really hard. If I take palace cards here, first of all, I don't have, well, I do have a decent amount of luck, but I would end up using this as a crutch, I think, and I really want fire daggers to shine here, so I am going to say no to that. Great Blessing gives me a damage buff to everything. I think MP regen right now is probably the pick. I think it's probably the pick. And we're gonna go ahead and get Firebolt out of here and start using that, since we're using mostly daggers anyway. So right now it's not nearly as good, but eventually we will try to get rid of the spells altogether. And you gotta remember, you gotta stay out of range of these guys or they will make you miserable, man. They will make you miserable because you can't parry anymore. All you can do is dodge, which is okay because that's kind of my play style anyway. So as long as you get an MP back, it's really not a bad deal. But as you can imagine, to get to the level that you can compete against bosses, you're gonna need a lot of MP regen because it doesn't fill up after a fight. You don't have any fight. Until the fight's over, you don't get any MP regen, you know? All right, I think we take entrance here just because it's really, really good. And we're probably gonna switch these two around and do that. There we go. Now we have a lot of MP regen, some more fire damage, and the burn stacks are gonna be much, much better. And let's see, we'll go down from here. No, we won't. I meant we go down from here. Yeah, that's what I meant. Also, the next upgrade for the fire daggers will have it to where these guys are getting, well, the fire daggers pierce. So big groups of enemies, it works well with. And as you can see, even though we're on level 1, you can start seeing that we're doing some pretty significant damage here. I'll go with Harvest. Harvest is really good, and as a matter of fact, what I'll do is I'll move every one of these down by a couple so that I can access my big spell, which is, my big artifact, which is Scale of Conflict. And now we have the ability to put something here too, which I guess I'll put Phoenix Wing there for now. Beautiful, beautiful. Looks good. Okay. Now we go to the staircase and let's see how we look in the fire damage department. Look at the burn damage these guys take. Look at them. Look, look, look. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. So we're gonna work towards getting a lot of stacks of burn on these guys too. That way it's not so mana intensive. And man, I gotta say, I'm kind of impressed with Phoenix Wing, dude. I am. I never really noticed how good it was for this type of build until it's kind of finishing off enemies for me and stuff. We'll see how it works with the boss. Don't get me wrong, you don't need to sell it to me. Like, I'm already kind of sold on it. I'm using it, for instance. Okay. He is taking so much damage here. And my mana is actually holding up. Wow, fire daggers. What? I mean, I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna take Disconnection here, even though I really like Pulsation too. Disconnection is just better. For what I want to do with it at least, and I'm gonna move it over here even though I don't need it quite that powerful yet. We're gonna get artifacts that we'll need that for though. Let's see here. Lightning Stone, don't need it. Another Phoenix Wing, huh? I mean, it doesn't hurt to have. It does not hurt to have. We will take it. I will take it. And now we're gonna have 2 Phoenix Wings? Maybe? Or does that not work like that? It's not a unique item, so I should be able to. Maybe it's just one animation, but we should still be getting. Let's see here. If we have 70 fire damage, oh yeah, it definitely works. So we're gonna be 3 enemies. That is that fly at 3 nearby enemies and inflict burn. So I'll be inflicting burn to more stuff with feathers. It's just how it should work. But yeah, that's a lot of fire damage. I'm not gonna lie. Lots of fire damage. So we don't need to get anything from the health boon there. Not bad. Take a little sip of coffee and roll out, baby. What you got for me, shopkeep? My little friend, the squirrel. Are you a squirrel? Pinwheel gives me evasion. Taro's spirit powder gives me an enemy that does a little bit of fire damage. I mean, he burns enemies and he takes aggro off me. Out of all the things that I could get, probably pretty good. We don't need Ohio-Lihut. I forget, it's all about direct attack, and I'm already doing that with Flaming Eye Patch. So I'm gonna get Taro's Spirit Powder here. I actually think it's not that bad. And what we'll do is we'll do this and this. And now Taro's Spirit Power is already at 4, so we'll have a little bit of an HP increase. We're not really going to focus here on our companions or anything, but he does complement the amount of burn that I could do and mitigate a little bit of damage for me, so we'll try it. Money and artifacts. Let's go artifact. We could always use more artifacts. And let's see what we got here. So it's just about lighting them on fire and letting them burn off screen. Mostly. All right. So this ups my critical chance for pretty much every single time I'm gonna be in combat, because I'm gonna use 15. 3% chance that stacks up to 3 times in the last 20 seconds. I'm pretty much gonna always have this, and you don't need to worry about any upgrade slots, so that's really good. Okay, our artifact already. Sharp Flint gives us more fire damage and more critical chance, which is nice. Fire damage plus 2. Dragon Essence gives me fire damage plus 10 when it's leveled up. I don't need Begonia's Satchel. Do we take the crit chance or just the flat fire damage? Where are we at on crit? Critical chance is 0 right now. But I am going to be getting basically 9% crit every time I'm in combat. So that with this will be 21% chance to crit. Basically every time we shoot fire daggers, there's 5 that come out, so one of them will crit statistically. I don't know. I think just going for the flat fire damage here is better. I think it is. I know that's not the funnest choice, but it's the choice that I'm making, and I am going to replace that with the books. And I actually think I'm going to sell the books at the next vendor, because I don't think I'm going to need them anymore. I will try out one of them here in a moment. When it's not leveled up, I'm going to hit something with my daggers and see. Like the damage, okay. That's 65 is when I was hitting with one thing. And let's try this. 40. Yeah, I think my daggers are already doing more damage than it. Now, that means I could level it up to do... Oh yeah, it gets pretty crazy. 360. How does this compare? 100% of the fire damage. It might still be good to keep that for bosses. Huh. I was about to say, man. Yeah, that's not bad, dude. That is not bad. I might want to keep it. Although I really want fire daggers to shine, I don't want to upstage it, you know? The burn is just so good. The burn is really, really good, isn't it? Okay, magic haste, don't need it. Normal attack and special attack. Now there's something I didn't even consider. We can really focus on getting special attack damage up with this as well. Let's get silver plate. And it has to be on the bottom row. Yeah, there's another thing that allows us to get more burn stacks too. I think that's gonna be really good altogether. Okay, let's go down from here. There's the anvil, and now we get to thrown daggers pierce enemies. Thrown daggers inflict burn on enemies is nice, but we're already inflicting burn on enemies with our artifacts, so heated blades are better. That means they pierce enemies. And let's try up from here. They don't pierce obstacles though. That's the bad thing. See, yeah, I'm already burning them, so I ain't gotta worry about it. Hey, I hit something off of my spell. Taro's doing some work too. Oh man, when you hit 5 up front, it's pretty rough on him. It is pretty rough on him. My MP regen is actually holding up pretty good too. I'm pretty happy with it. Pretty happy with it. All right, let's see here. So I guess I go here. And we'll take the mini boss and HP here. Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. The mini boss, I think I'll be all right. It's the Panther. Oh, that was nice, man. The pierce on these guys, ooh, it's so good. Come down here. Come on down. Taro's just finishing them off over there. All right. Oh, that's normal attack damage. I thought we were gonna get the one with that. I thought we were gonna get the Man, melee range. I don't need that. We'll re-roll here. Barrier is nice to get. Actually, I do like barrier for boss fights, for sure. So we will take the barrier here. And I'm gonna put that on 2. I'm gonna put this on 1. And I'm not going to use this for now, and I'll end up getting rid of it. Okay. Where'd that potion come from? Did Taro break that, or did I, by accident? The range on these daggers are really nice too. It's something that I never really took into consideration. I mean, it's like they go forever, bro. They knock stuff out the air. It's pretty good. Okay, restorative potion. Cool. Let's see here. Oh, this is the heart upgrade. We will take. That puts us at 105 total MP. And let's level up before we go any higher. Lightning stone, blue claw, no. Let's re-roll this and we get banner of encouragement. We don't need that. Potion cap is not bad to have, but I think I'm just gonna convert this. Yeah, we'll convert it. We don't really need anything extra from there. And it's the way out, so we'll go here. And there's the mini boss here. So let's just deal with this guy. See, Taro just took all that stuff, man. All of it. Wow. Very, very impressive, dude. Meteor is so good for bosses, but honestly, there's just a lot to look at here. I mean, I should just take it. I really should. For the bosses, I think it will be pretty good. I don't think it's gonna upstage much, and now we can really get rid of the arrow spell here, which I tell you what, I think I am going to put this on 3. Yeah, let's put that on 3. And I think that will work. And now we can just go to the next floor and go to boss battles. All right. And I can already mess this boss up with Meteor, dude. Already. Already. He stays put for a while, so I'm gonna just do that. And we'll let Meteor go a little bit. And now we'll just burn him some. Okay, now we just stay the heck out of the way. Ouch. And make sure he burns. Oh, I'm low on MP. I'm gonna have to get in there. Ouch. Let's just get in. No parries, no nothing, baby. So yeah, we definitely still have a way to go. That's pretty easy to tell, right? Desire. I like desire. Yeah, do I like it enough to just hook Meteor up? I don't think so. I think that I go for past here instead. And if we put past, hold on a sec. Let's do this instead. Let's do this. Plus 4. Like that. Then we can do past. Okay, now we have a 5 of 4. Yeah, that works pretty good. Pretty darn good, I do think. And I have a 2 that I really need to raise, but I'm not using the meteors nearly as much, so I should be okay just like that. And let's see, this is magic haste. I don't really need. Panlit is great because of MP regeneration, and yeah, it's pretty good. Sharp Acorn gives us that. Scrap of Red Claws gives us, when dealing damage to an enemy, deal an additional 4% damage for each debuff applied to the target. So they're always burning. So this is a solid 10% damage upgrade on everything. Once it's upgraded, I think that's definitely worth it. Red Scrap of Cloth. Yeah. All right. And we'll get our health. And then we'll go to the next floor. This whole level should be very, very interesting. Should be very interesting. All right, let's go see what the shopkeeper has. Oats. Ooh, oats is good. Don't think I need sturdy fragment. And I think I'm okay on potions too. Justice is all right, but oats is so good, dude. It really is. I am going to buy it and flip it. And where am I gonna put it though? I think this would probably be better on the side. We still are off by 1 because of this setup. So maybe it is better if I do it like this still. And switch these 2 around. All right, so if oats goes here, I'm only missing +1 right here, which isn't bad at all. Honestly, I would love to get silver plate leveled up as well. So, and it has to be on the bottom row. So what about doing this? And now I just have to find a place to get this a little bit. We'll improve our MP regeneration. And it's much easier to access this now, as well as this. So I think that's a really, really good spot. Yeah, and we're 1 over right here, but that's not that bad. That ain't that bad. Okay, I'll tell you what too. Oh, let's get rid of Firebolt for 160. You cannot sell starting items. What? Oh, we could just get rid of it though. We could just get rid of it, and we can sell Fire Arrow. Yeah, because we have meteor now. Really no need for fire arrow specifically. And we'll just leave that one behind. All right, we're good. And artifact or dice? We have 3 dice right now. Let's go artifact. Let's try to increase our power level, shall we? Okay, light everything on fire. The normal drill. Taros is actually taking so much attention off of me, dude. he really is. He just allows me to you know, he helps me start fires. he's a good little pyro pet. Good little pyromaniac pet. Whoa. I know you wanted me. I know you wanted me right there. And I am just about out of mana. Oof. We need more mana regen, man. We need more. Alright. We have, well, there's more mana regen. MP regen also here with a critical chance. I don't know if these are good enough. Honestly, a good little tablet would be nice. Ooh, oak tree coal. I have been waiting for this. This is a very, very good upgrade. At full level, 50% increase attack speed of burn. So the ticks of burn get a lot more pronounced. I think it's probably better than worrying about meteor right now. We need more tablets though. We need more tablets. Or some enchanting wouldn't be bad either, you know? Burn. Burn. That's pretty good, pretty good. Empty hilt. I mean, it gives me some MP regen, but not enough for the amount of stuff. Magic damage, I'm not doing magic damage because I'm not using spells. I mean, it does help Meteor, to tell you the truth, but Azure Pearl is nice too. MP Steel and inflicts corrosion. I will grab Azure Pearl here. I will. All right. A little bit of extra damage. It isn't burn, but it will be some damage. You know, we'll take it. All right. Yeah, enchanting and the mini boss. Perfect. Hopefully it's a 3-spot for the enchant. That would be really, really nice. Where are they all at, man? There they are. Look at the damage. 44 per tick. Yeah, he's taking a lot. 44 per tick is so good. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. I just straight up missed that the same shot like 5 times because I was aiming in the wall. Dang. Wait till my barrier comes back up just in case. Okay. Burn, baby, burn. Daggers, man. Daggers. That's what's up. Shade gives me, ooh, that would probably enable me to move a few things around. Red Snake Eyes is the one that drops random meteors, which is okay, but I'm gonna get Shade here and let's see what we can do. So definitely 4 right there, definitely 1 right here. Don't need this down here anymore. Don't need this there, don't need that there. Let's just put some more at the top, and I still have +1 to add somewhere. Beautiful, Meteor. And I still have a +1. I would say especially for the attack speed, we could just put that there, but it's no reason. It's fine. I can just move it later, but I don't. Well, I mean, we're not attacking much, so I suppose when we do, it's better to have it than not. So that's a thing. Couple of dollars there. Ah, double enchant. Okay, it's not a triple, but hey, we'll take it. Getting silver plate up to maximum here makes a lot of sense. Getting more fire damage right here makes a lot of sense as well. But MP regen, it is harder to access now because it's all blocked off on all sides. I'm gonna take the MP regen. It's easier to buff Meteor or Dragon Sense. Yeah. All right. And now we want to go up here, and this should be the mini boss. Okay, let's light him up. Okay, I'm completely out of mana. But he is burning like crazy. That was nice. That was nice. All right. Link and Shade. Shade can go at the bottom again. Well, I already buffed Silverplate. That's not to say I can't benefit from putting another Shade down. But Link is really nice here. Huh. Rebellion. Do I get anything from Rebellion here? If I would do Rebellion here, I would get... No, not really. Rebellion doesn't do a whole bunch for me. I think Shade makes the most sense, honestly. And we can take... This is just going to have 3 now because it's enhanced. In hindsight, that was probably not the best decision, but it's okay. It's all right. Do I get 5 there, huh? 5 there and 5 here. I can move this if I want to. And if I did, there would be 2 and 2, which is... No, for now, it's better to have it right there and just be over a little bit on some stuff. I think that's okay. We still want 3 there. 2 right there is okay. I will put a meteor down here for +2 more. And... Yeah, so far this is okay. All right. Now... where do we go? Here. Ooh, more enchants. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, having that pierce, really nice, man. Is that it? They die off screen from burning, bro. It's so good. I actually missed that guy with the dagger a second ago. All right. Restorative potion. We haven't used the first one yet. Haven't even used the first one yet. Man, they really... the third Phoenix Wing? I don't think that's necessary. Extra burn down. Oh my goodness, yes. Yes. Oh, another oak tree coal too. That's not unique. Bro, you could get that high up. We're gonna take the red ball of Yorn here because that's just insane. And let's put oak tree coal right here. Let's move this over here. Yeah. I think that's a good spot to be in. Okay, great. Now, let's go down from here. Yeah, look at that burn, man. Look at the burn that they take. Holy crap. Ouch. Alright. This is the way out. So we go left. There's the enchant. It's another double. Okay. I think... I mean, the chances that we get more shade here... I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's do red cloth and azure pearl. And yeah, I know oak tree coal is at a better spot here, but I'm just going to swap it out. And I could easily get like past and flip it around if I need to. As a matter of fact, if I swap past around and do this, six and four. Trying to see if I think it's still better up here, just like so. Yeah, I just need another one, man. That's all there is to it. I just need another one. All right, now we go up top here. I like how I'm not having to use meteor at all. It is going to be so nice for this upcoming boss, though. Because he just stays in one place. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's going to be nice for all the bosses. But having the MP for my daggers is paramount. So I definitely don't want to overdo it with the meteor. Was that it? Yeah, it is. Okay, wow. We're already at the boss. This was actually a pretty quick run. You know, for these 3 floors. I mean, the run's not over. Don't think the run is over. Okay. Just dodge. So the burn is really good here. Nice. More burn. Just dodge. Oh, got stuck anyway. Got him. Whoa. Why can't I hit him? Oh, he was still recovering. I see. Nice. Bruh. What a great fight. What a great fight, man. I'm thrilled to death with that. Simulinity I could benefit from if I were to. Yeah, we would get one from that. And let's see what else we could get the benefit from. Not quite. Not quite. I don't think... Okay, so... Unity is actually pretty good, too, at the right spots. I'm going to pick Simulinity here, just because it's the easier of the choices. And let's see here. We still get 3 of 4, 3 of 4. That doesn't really change. We could do 3 of 3 right there. That's pretty good. And we still got a +1 that we could put somewhere, which we might need right now. This is Battle Mage's Glove. Battle damage, that doesn't help. Precision, damage, no. Bicorn Pipe, no. Yi gives me a little bit of evasion, but I don't think that's worth it. Warm Stone gives me more critical damage. Another Dragon Sense. And another Pan Lid. What is my crit right now? Crit chance is still 0. I'm not getting enough to really warrant this Ember. So I think I move away from that and choose something else here. Short Flint. Blood of Orbus is great. Yeah, I will take it. For the MP Steel alone is really good. And I already had some MP Steel from somewhere, right? I think. Yeah. So, yeah, that's not a bad deal at all. More MP Steel is good. I get it through burning, too, which is wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So, I should be able to regen mana really, really quickly just through enemies burning. I think. Yeah, because if we take a look at the... if we take a look at my special stats, you'll see MP Steel. Yeah, in proportion to damage dealt. So yeah, it doesn't matter what kind of damage we deal here. Doesn't matter. We have 1,470 leaves, so we can get something here if we want. Broken Mirror is shield durability. We don't have shields. Future Saren's Rushlight. God, this is probably my favorite relic in the game. It's one of them for sure. It's so good. It is so damn good. I would love it to have an extra little bit, but I don't think we can afford it. No, we can afford a large restorative potion here, or also a small one. Oh, I don't think we needed that much though. There will probably be another what you call before we get down. I did want to see my burn damage here though. Look at this. 88 a tick from burn and a fast tick, if I do say so myself. Let's go get a tablet. Let's go get a tablet. Okay, these guys hurt, so keep that in mind. They hurt when they hit you. When they don't hit you, they do nothing. Oh, invincibility during Fury. I am not using Fury. Flame Herb Root deals 50% fire attribute damage to surrounding enemies upon hitting Fury. Again, not hitting Fury. If we take a look at this, it is... Parry is replaced by Dagger Throw. And the parry... Special attack parry changes to Fury while in a trance. So we never go into a trance because we never actually parry. So it does not work. Another disconnection. Man. I honestly think we re-roll this. Terribly dissatisfied with that choice. Terribly dissatisfied. We will convert this. Yeah, the cube is okay. True damage, it can add up, especially on burn, but I don't think we have enough place in our current setup to focus on it. Oh, that was weird. I was behind that little... I was behind this thing? I didn't even think that was a thing, man. I was just creeping along that space. True coward. Find the only hiding space impossible to access by normal people. But because you're a coward, you found it. Like a bad Scooby-Doo episode, man. Oh, this is great, dude. I didn't think the fire daggers would be so good, but they were pretty dang good. Okay. Whoa. Vigilance. It's gonna require a lot of moving around, so I do get some pluses on things that I don't need, which is okay. I'd rather have more than less, but we definitely need to do stuff like this. We could probably move this somewhere too, like 3 of 4. 4 of 3 here. 6. I definitely don't need that there. Where can we get something bigger? Okay, that's a better shot. Perfect. And 6. I'm just over right now. I don't need all of these points, but it's important to utilize the ones that I do get. I think like this is just too much right here. So being able to do this, for instance, no, it's too much, but it's it's also not enough at the same time. It's also, no, that's even worse, man. So these are 3, 5. I don't want to spend too much time on camera for this. 3 and 2, 4 and 3, 3 and 4. It's kind of the same deal here. We can... Some things are just enhanced. That's what I've already enchanted them, so it kind of makes it different, you know? 2 of 3. That really doesn't change things much. All right, so Taro's needs 5. Do I have any 5s up here? I have this. And then I can go here. That doesn't change much, though. Honestly, it does not change much. All right, I'll tell you what. We'll stop messing around with it. I do have a 2 here that I can swap out for something if I need. Let's do this, first of all. And that'll give Blood of Orbis the most bang for its buck. Then I can put this here because it's a +1, and I'll have a +2 somewhere. Is this by itself? Yes. I can put this here, and then I'll have a 3 somewhere. And then everything else is okay here. Yeah, that's enchanted, so it doesn't matter about the 4. 3 of 4. I'll keep this here for now. And maybe we'll be able to swap that out for something else later. Okay. We go to the right here. So we definitely need artifacts before tablets now, if we have the choice. There's our last restorative potion, minor restorative potion. And, well, tablet, money, or HP boost. You know, I'll take a tablet. I will. Maybe we can use it. Maybe we can upgrade something that we already have. Although, our tablet game is pretty strong right now. Burn. Thank you. Burn, baby, burn. Okay. Melee range, don't need. We will re-roll these. Wow. Another Ember, huh? Another Phoenix Wing. Gosh. Or reduces the cost of a grimoire. This is actually pretty good for Meteor Shower. Look at that. We could get it 55% reduced cost. I mean, I suppose we can do that. So we would need to swap these two. Yeah. So now Meteor is reduced cost by 55%, which is crazy, dude. It's crazy to even think that's a thing. All right. We haven't been using it a lot, but I mean, we'll take it. Reducing the special attack cost would be nice too, man. Whoa. Beautiful. Anything else we missed? Nope, I don't think so. Caro's dead? Yes. Whoa, down this hallway, man. It's a very, very small ledge there. I was a little worried about that for a moment. Okay. Oh, there's an artifact. Oh, no, there's a tablet. Okay. We can get binary star here, which is interesting. This could move us in weird direction. We only have one space open, so we have to consider that. Currently, this is the only thing that I need buffed. So if we would do this and this, we would just need one to the side of us, which could easily be done with, oh no, actually, oak tree coal needs it too. But wait, oh no, I see. 2 of 3. Yeah, both of those are buffed. So Future would do that. Future gives me 3 of 3 here, and it gives me 2 here, which I don't need, so I could swap that out for... No, that does not help. 3 of 4. I think what I try to do is this. Now, let's see how this works. No. Oh, that is true, man. Oh, gosh. Let me think about this for a minute. Now I got it to where I like it. The only thing that's not getting leveled up here is Flaming Eye Patch. Everything else is maxed, so we're pretty good. Now let's just head up from here. More fire daggers. You gotta admit, that's pretty great, dude. Ouch. Yeah, they hit pretty hard too. If they hit. Gotta hit. Nice. Alright. We definitely don't need any tablets here, so we just convert. Beautiful. And now we'll head this away. And this is the way out. Yeah, we went everywhere so far. Alright. We don't need any enchants. Experience. Yeah, let's go XP. Let's go XP. And let's see, do we get anything that we really like? This is pretty good. Honestly, another Dragon Sense instead of something like Green Saw Blade probably makes sense here. Because yes, we are always getting crit buffs, but we really don't have a crit build, you know? I think that is an okay upgrade to make. It really is. Just extra fire damage never hurt anybody too. It's just flat. It's always going to be there. Yeah, and we can move some stuff around here, but I don't think it's really necessary. I think this is pretty good here. Just a couple extra fire damage is not a bad thing at all. Yeah, let's go from there. And yeah, we definitely don't need that. So let's head left from here. Goodbye, Green Saw Blade. Thank you for the assistance up until this point. We will no longer be in need of your services. Everything is burning. It's a good day. Wake up and smell the napalm, mother suckers. It's wonderful, bruh. It is wonderful. All right. I haven't even been using my barrier spell, dude. Might need to do that, just in case, you know? Ouch. Look, see, I started talking smack, and I already am glad that I used it. Try not to go off the cliff. Try not to go off the cliff. More tablets. Foundation. Nope. We convert everything. There, you know, if I get something that gives +3 and +3, I think I'll do it. Like, what's the name of these? Disconnection. If I get a disconnection, I think I will rearrange stuff, but there's only a couple items that need, so we can't even take that restorative potion. Holy. Ouch. The MP steel is working pretty good, I must say. I haven't really had to slow down much to think about MP at all, which is crazy. And we're here. We can use Meteor, but I'm gonna try not to at first. I'm just gonna see if I can watch it burn, man. Just fire daggers. Ouch. Ooh. Okay. All right, now we use our barrier. Poor Taro, dude. Taro just got smoked. Hey, I dodged it. Very nice. Let's use a potion. Whoop. Where you at? He's burning. He's a burning. Having Meteor for backup is just crazy. It's a testament to how strong these fire daggers can be. With the right damage setup, holy crap, we creamed him. Or cremated, I should say. God, I still, man, I used one potion, a minor restorative potion the entire run. Wow. Bruh. What a fun run. What a fun run, a fun build. You know, I haven't played in a while and I hadn't talked to him in a while. Just making sure that he didn't say anything new. Wow, guys. That was awesome. Been wanting to get together a crit run and also want to do a max difficulty run. So there's some more stuff coming to the channel for sure. Not sure what I'm going to take back with me or how I'm going to move forward here, but I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching. Give me a like on it if you did. As always, this is Zuljan signing off, and we'll see you next time.